Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new year, and that means it is now Universal Month. We are now in the year 2022. For Universal Month of 2022, I'm actually in a new location. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm in a new location right now because I moved. So I'm gonna be reviewing some Universal films. And basically what this is, before I go on the review, this is going to be from April, the beginning of April, or whenever I upload it, whenever I can get internet here and upload it, to May, at the very end of May for this month. And as you can see, I'm rocking back the Universal shirt. So, yeah. So, before I go on the review, I'll explain this year. In addition to movies, I'm also going to review video games from Universal Interactive Studios. I'm going to be reviewing some video games from their Interactive Studios label. So this year is going to be great. And I thought, you know what? Let's kick off the month. I reviewed a drama last year. Let's kick the month off with a comedy. This time I took a look at the Method Man, Red Man comedy, How High. How High was actually a really funny movie. This is actually pretty good for a film. Basically, if you haven't seen this movie came out in 2001. And focus on Red Man and Method Man. They play Silas and Jamal. I think Method Man's Silas and Jamal's Red Man. So they're potheads. They're druggies. But their idea is to get into Harvard. So their idea is their buddy basically gets killed and they use his ashes for weed. No spoiler, he gets killed. So they smoke his ashes and they somehow get smart into Harvard. So the one dean in the school, who is like really funny, I can't think of this guy right here. If you can see right in here close, that guy. He's basically the dean of the school that's trying to get these, basically these two guys for not getting into the school. Basically turning Harvard into a drug center. So, basically, yeah, he basically, how else to explain? I think, yeah, Red Man, for some reason, either Red Man or Method Man, he picks on one student who's like this rower, and then all of a sudden he goes to class and he's like really smart. So it's a really crazy movie. It's really hard to talk about this film without really knowing about it. Not known about it, but it's really hard for me to review. But basically, they ace their college experience and go to Harvard. So, and they meet up with these guys who are on the Harvard rowing team and realize that I think Red Man, he's like trying to get onto the rowing team and thinks he's smart. And they meet this rowing coach, actually surprisingly played by Hector Alessandro. He's the actor who was also in the Disney movie, I think it was Princess Diaries from 2001. Also came out that same year this did. So he's like the coach, so he tells them to come up with these like weird quotes and stuff. So it's crazy. Fred Willard's in it, he's funny. Jeffrey Jones has a small role. The supporting cast is really, really good in this. I was cracking up. I felt like some scenes are being forced. If I really had to say one negative with this film, is it feels a little forced. Some jokes feel a little too forced. Like there's a scene where he's dating the president's daughter. I think it's either the president or I don't think it's I think it's the president of Harvard. So yeah, crazy movie. Don't really have much to say about the film. It's just a stoner comedy from 2001. So, yeah. So, as like last year, final verdict. Should you watch How High? Just checking something in the back. Okay, we're good. Final verdict. Should you watch How High? If you like Half-Baked, or even stoner comedies like Half-Baked or Animal House, check this movie out. It's definitely really, really funny. I had a good time with this film, though it kind of ran out of steam in some parts. Although there's one scene where they set up these plants. They set up plants to basically one scene in the... Oh, I forgot to mention before I end the review. There's one scene with the dean. With the dean, he decides he finds these brownies that are like laced with weed, and his buddy's trying to steal the milk, which I thought was funny. So he eats the brownies and he's like all gangster or something. It's really funny. If you do see this, definitely check it out. Special features are pretty cool. I did look at special features before I even reviewed the film. I'll run down the special features. We get a side splitting behind the scenes making of special historical featurette commentary of Method Man and Redman, outrageous deleted scenes, which I watched in uncensored outtakes, an exclusive hide the stash game, a couple music videos, theatrical trailers, and additional trailers as well. So I guess I'll show you. I do like the disc design right here. And one thing if I got to mention, this movie came out around the time E.T. was celebrating 20th anniversary. So when you start the film on the DVD, you get basically you get the Universal logo. The words go away and it says Universal Studios celebrating E.T.'s 20th anniversary. I thought it was really cool because this is around the time Universal was getting ready for the E.T. re-release. Doesn't have to do with the movie, but Universal wanted to promote that movie. So that's it for this review. I'm going to try to stretch it out. What I'm going to try to do is, before I sign off, what I'm going to try to do is, I'm going to try to do movie, video game, movie, video game, movie, video game. I'm going to kind of flip-flop back and forth, so I'm very excited to take a look at some video games. I'm just going to mention some things. I'm going to get around to reviewing the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, a couple Spyro games. I'm going to take a look at Neverhood and Skull Monkeys, so I'm looking forward to playing those. Now, all the reviews I mentioned for this month, I'm not going to tell you anything else, are all going to be new films. They're going to be older movies, but they're going to be new to me. Some might be rewatch. I don't know. I might do a video game. I go back to the movie. We'll see. But definitely How High. Definitely check this film out. Worth watching. Though, one more thing I got to mention. If you look at the VHS of this on YouTube, or if you have VHS copy, the ET variant is not on the VHS. It is only on the DVD. Which is funny because some Universal movies that were released to VHS have the ET variant, and some don't. So, we'll have to save some more reviews for another time. So anyways, I'm out. That's it. Hopefully 2022 is going to be great, and I'll see you guys with the next review. Take care.